Here we go, next live trading session, and yeah, we're already a bit late today, sorry guys. 7 minutes after US Open, so let's dive right into the charts. Let's start with a high time frame analysis, and let's take a look at the daily chart to work on a daily bias. Let's start with gold right here. And what we can see is we grabbed the liquidity yesterday below this low right here. And yeah, it looked like we closed above, okay, which was a good sign. But today we're already down again. And it's very mixed here. It's a very mixed bias as we're still in the red with red trend bars here. And we came from a strong, very strong downtrend. Honestly, no, it wasn't too strong. It was a short-term downtrend. But still, it is one. So I remain with a slightly bearish bias here because this doesn't look like a real liquidity grab right now. So here I would favor shorts, but the low time frame structure is way more important than the daily bias. So let's see how this looks a bit later. And now let's continue with NASDAQ, where we have the daily chart. Here, I need this. Okay. Sorry, I'm using another chart setup today. Don't ask why. That's why hopefully I'm getting comfortable with everything here. Maybe I need to set some things up again. Okay, let's take a look. Yesterday, okay, red bar but inside bar. Today we didn't take out the low of Tuesday, but we remain with red trend bars here. So this gives me a slightly it's a very mixed bias, honestly. It's hard to tell this time, so I wouldn't very much rely on the daily bias today for Nasdaq. Here on ES, it's a bit more clear because here we took out the Tuesday's low, printed a new weekly low today, and then recovered. And this is a signal for a potential reversal, a potential upwards momentum. That's why here I can talk about a very slightly bullish bias, where here completely mixed and this slightly bearish. And I would favor this ES for long setups, definitely on the lower time frame, and this for shorts, gold. But let's see how it looks on the lower time frame. Here we go. Can we catch an entry? So the opening range, the first hour opening range is the most important range for us, which very often decides where we trade, which key levels we have, and that's why we look at that. And yeah, it's just started to form, still 15 minutes left, and you can see the volatility comes in. The big players are moving into the market. As always, there's really you can rely on that pretty much, and yeah, we want to benefit on this liquidity in the market, this volatility. And yeah, the chart structure is also a bit mixed. We had an uptrend but a bit dirty and on gold, and now we started a downtrend with the first lower low pullback. So I would trade a bearish continuation signal. Therefore, we would, for example, we could take out the top here for a liquidity grab and then a reversal, for example. Then I would try short. But even if we take out this low and get a very strong bullish signal, I would think about trading a long signal as well, as this uptrend right here still could continue. Okay, let's take a look on the NQ chart. We came from an uptrend. Here also we started into a downtrend, but it's very short term. First lower lows, here this double top. So yeah, I would trade a bearish continuation signal, but I also would trade a strong long setup still, because it's possible that we shift to bullish again, especially if we print a liquidity grab here, for example. Yeah, take out the low and then recover and then print a signal, and then I would even try along. Yeah, why not? And let's see what's going on here on ES. Okay, ES already grabbed the liquidity here and once lower. So honestly, right now ES looks a bit weaker Then in Q we have this divergence right here. Can you see this? Yeah, divergence. So in Q is performing a bit better right now. So along on Q, okay. But we have these downtrends, yeah, we have red trend bars. So I would favor shorts. If I get a short entry, yeah, I would be more comfortable today with this structure. Also on gold, but for now, we need a clean signal. And maybe we get it right now because we grab the liquidity here. Right now, yes, is about to pump back above this support. This could become a long signal in the end, but therefore we definitely need some more than this. So guys, right now there's not a very clean signal. So let's wait for the next few candles and see if we have a setup then. Okay guys, it's already getting interesting now because here on ES we had the liquidity grab, yeah, and now we have the recovery. So I would try along. If we close with this green trend bar and don't correct now, so and get a long wick, then I will try a limit order and target the current day high. So yeah, right now we don't have a nice risk reward ratio, but with this volatility, I will give it a try to to enter a limit, but probably we will run up without my limit order get triggered. But yeah, let's see, because this is a strong signal. Yeah, we had the liquidity grab. Honestly, we have the green trend bar, which is about to get confirmed. And this is a special case because at the beginning of the opening range, we took out this key level right here, which is something like a Judas swing, yeah, where we take out an interesting key level right at the beginning of the US session and then print a recovery. And this very often means that we have found the direction for the session. And in this case, this would mean that we want to go up and probably will take out this level, which would be my target. So yeah, it's worth a try. But as you can see, this is right now, yeah, it's not safe that we will close with the green trend bar here. So let's see where we get in the end. The other charts are not providing me with signals because here this is not a liquidity grab, so I cannot trade it. But this one, oh, I think I need to prepare my trade now, otherwise I will be maybe too late. But it's a limit order, so I think I will be safe. So, okay, yeah. I'm always risking 0.4% right now. I want a long. What? This is right. That's what we want, but no. Forget about it. We didn't close. This is nothing. Okay. It's a good start, honestly. The first signal didn't get confirmed, but looks like we're pumping higher now. Gold is at the next interesting level. It's very close. Let's see what happens here at this resistance. If we get a bearish signal right afterwards, I would try a short on gold. And also here on NQ, yeah, we're very close to grab the liquidity here. And then also here, a short would be possible. Let's see. I've got the feeling the signals will appear very soon, guys. Stay tuned. So guys, looks like the market is running without us, especially NQ, who already took out this key level right here, printed a new high, and now it's getting interesting here because if we get something like a pullback to this level and then bounce off, I will try along. As this more and more looks like a continuation of this uptrend then. Yeah, we took out the liquidity here, okay, but with the liquidity grab and then pump back above. yeah, a continuation of this uptrend is on the table. So here, yes, it's still fighting. Yeah, didn't grab the liquidity above this level, so I would not enter a short here, even if we get a bearish signal now after we grab the liquidity above this level. So let's see where this goes. This looks more interesting. And on gold, oh, gold is fighting. Gold is really fighting. Yeah, we can see that we had a little liquidity grab here, yeah, this level. And since then, gold wasn't able to stay above and print a clean close above. And now we're getting, yeah, we're moving down again with the current 5-minute candles. So these long wicks here signal me that gold probably wants down. And if we get a signal now, I would enter a short. Yeah, I would do it. I would do it because we have a lot of interesting levels here. And we have a bearish, slightly bearish daily bias here on gold as well, which is not too strong, but yeah. This downtrend we started here with a lower low and a higher low might continue then. And so the next few candles will become very interesting for gold. Let's see. Okay, guys, while traditional markets, I mean, in Q and ES are pumping, gold is more and more looking like it wants to dive lower. Yeah, and we're now turned to red trend bars here. For sure, we still need to confirm this red trend bar, but then if we confirm it, I would give it a try. I will try a short and target the Asian session low. Yeah, you can see here's the Asian session, and this was the low. And yeah, I will do it with the limit order as the risk reward ratio. Yeah, you can see we're already very far away from the top here. So yeah, not the perfect risk reward ratio. Now we even have a breakout bar here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Even stronger signal. I will give it a try. We just need to close with this red trend bar, and then I will place my limit order. So let me prepare everything. Let me do this here. And yeah. So the stop loss, this is a sell position. Down. Okay. So the stop loss goes above here. Yeah. 2 ticks, wiggle room always, and then current Asian session low. This will be the target. Something is wrong here. Oh, that's right. So now we're talking. Okay, looks like we will get this signal. So stop loss above this level. Target, as I already said, current Asian session low. And now we need a 2 to 1 risk reward ratio. Which would be around here, I guess. Yeah. That's okay. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. And yeah, if we move down too fast and print another massive red bar, then I will close this trade. Then probably we will not trigger my limit order. It's okay. It's a first try for today. So no need to be in position there. And here it looks interesting as well. And Q1's higher. So if we get the pullback to these highs a bit later, I would really like to try a long trade. But not yet. Let's see. Okay, guys. Yeah. I already was sensing it that we will dive lower too fast, and that probably my limit order will never get triggered, and we're already at the first interesting key level. It's a bit sad. This would have played out very well if I would have get an entry, but yeah. I followed the system, I followed the rules, so everything fine. I will delete my limit order now, as we're already too low. And the next chance will come. Maybe if we reach this low. Yeah, I will even try to catch a long entry if we grab the liquidity and print a reversal right here. Something like this. Would be completely fine. I know it's not the strongest uptrend or something here on gold, but it's all very choppy here. It's also not a crystal clean downtrend. So I will would give it a try and then just target all these highs clustered around here, which are a very great level of liquidity. And the market will probably grab this liquidity a bit later. If we get a strong signal here, if we get a liquidity grab, and we're already close. Crazy how fast this went down to my target here, my potential target. Yeah. Sad. So now we get a liquidity grab here, but here below the current Asian low, liquidity is still there, so it might be a trap. It might be a trap. Here comes a little pullback. Okay. And this one here, this is a liquidity grab, but this high here, the liquidity is still above the current day high. And we already were so close, so I wouldn't be allowed to trade this, honestly. No, right now I still need to wait for a very clean signal. Okay, gold is coming up with a very strong bullish reversal signal. We grabbed the liquidity below the Asian session low. Honestly, if you look at it, on the tick, yeah, and then instantly pump back above with the very nice pin bar, and now the trend bars pro indicator detected the signal, this morning star pattern. I would really like to get an entry here. Let's see if we run up too fast again, and I'm sidelined in the end. I wouldn't be surprised with my luck recently. So, but we have very nice targets here. This is such a strong area of liquidity. Yeah, I would give it a try, but only if we confirm the morning star. You can see it disappeared right in the moment. So there's still some work to do here to get the signal. But yeah, it was there. At least I could show you, but right now it already looks like we will go down again. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah. It was a bit early probably to get excited about the signal. But we have still 3 minutes left. Let's see. Let's see. It's crazy. Gold is pushing without us again. It's a joke. Last session it was the same. I had a few signals, but then market pushed too high and I wasn't able to get an entry. It's really frustrating. And here the same. What the hell? This wasn't a confirmed signal, and now sometimes trading looks like this. And this is really, it's really frustrating, and it's tough to not get emotional in these decisions and just hit the buy button. So yeah, but I will not do it. And this risk reward ratio is so bad right now. So probably I will not catch an entry here. So still no clean signals so far, but I'm watching closely. I will, place a limit order. And then let's see if I get the entry, but I would be extremely surprised, as I think the luck is not on my side right now. So this would be the target, this would be the stop loss here, and then we need a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, which would be Oh man, even lower. This right here. Okay. That's nonsense, honestly. We're way too high to think about such an entry here. That's really a very tough session. It's really a very tough session. I will place the limit order. Just wait for the next candle as we have high volatility. If I get the pullback. But if this candle closes above this one as well and stays green, then yeah, I can delete this order again, as always. And now we will probably hit my target. As we here did as well, where I didn't catch the entry. And now again, I didn't catch the entry. And yeah, we're on the way already to my target. That's tough, guys. But I didn't take a trade here. I don't have a loser. Yeah, everything is open for this session. I still can find a nice signal and with a profit. So I'm completely fine with everything. Let's see. Okay, guys, the game is not over here on gold, and I will tell you why. Because let me turn the fair value gaps on here in of the price action suit indicator. We have a very nice overlapping FEG right here. Yeah, this blue box, which means that there are a lot of untriggered orders here in this area because the price went too fast here on these price levels. And this means there's a high chance that the price will come back to grab this liquidity here. And this is honestly what gives me a bit hope for my limit order. And that's also the reason why I will not delete it, because my limit order is right at the low of the overlapping fair value gap. And if we grab it, if we trigger my limit order, and then yeah, this would be the perfect moment for a recovery, because this is how these gaps work, right? I don't know if you know this, but yeah, it's completely fine to place a limit order inside such of these gaps and use it as an entry. That's the only thing I use them for, only as an entry. Yeah, they're not really part of my strategy. But if I'm looking for a limit entry, then I consider to place it inside one of these fair value gaps. So just to showcase this, let me turn it off because it's a bit too much noise on the chart then. Okay, yeah, this is a bearish signal, okay, yeah, but it's in the middle of nowhere. There's no liquidity grab, no area of interest where we get the signal, just in the middle of the opening range. Honestly, it means nothing. I will still stick to this approach here, to this setup. And yeah, honestly, ES and NQ are quite choppy. Yeah, the opening range started, so we had a pump, now the correction. Honestly, ES sold off the complete up move already, nearly. Yeah, that's quite volatile here. Tough to trade this on the 5-minute chart. Maybe on the 1-minute chart it could have been a nice chance, but I'm only trading the 5-minute chart here, so yeah. Let's see. Also on Nasdaq, still just the choppy range here. The opening range already closed now. So now we have some new very interesting key levels, the opening range high and the opening range low, to look for signals. So let's see if price arrives there, and then let's see what happens.
ABC pattern detects a confirmed. This might be the link below to get instant access to this powerful tool.
Hey guys, it's getting interesting, especially here for ES, where we right now grab the liquidity below the opening range low. it would be the perfect time for a bullish reversal or for a confirmed breakdown. And then afterwards, maybe something like a pullback and then a bearish continuation. Let's see. Yeah, okay, and Q has still some space left, but will probably grab this liquidity as well very soon. And then I want to see the reaction. So this could still lead to the next signal, as I already have 30 minutes left before my session ends. Yeah, I'm still in this. I still have my limit order set here, and I still have my limit order here on gold. And yeah, the inverse fair value gap is still not completely filled. So yeah, I'm still here with my limit order. I will leave it where it is. So this game is not over, only if we really close the complete gap and then get a close below the gap, then I would instantly close my trade then, even if I'm in position then, which I would probably. But yeah, let's see. Right now, with this consolidation period, signals nothing. If we will continue upwards, it's possible that we get another pullback down before we continue upwards. So everything completely fine. I will leave everything here as it is. And then, let's see. Here it's getting a little interesting. Right now we grab the liquidity. Would be great if ES could close above the opening range low. It would be the first sign that we're about to print a strong bullish reversal signal. And then I would give it a try and target the opening range high. There's still such a nice level with all these key levels here where the liquidity sits. So now here we go, and Q grabbed the liquidity as well. Okay, here we ES once lower, obviously. So yeah, okay. I'm watching closely. I'm prepared for everything, short or long. Guys, stay tuned. The next signal will come soon. Guys, it's another crazy session here. Honestly, look at this. What's happening here? So we started into the opening range, yeah, with such a strong up move here, yeah, and then the complete move got sold off again, and now we grabbed the liquidity below this low, and Q is back up again. So here's the chance for a long signal with this candle maybe. Okay, here we are below, so ES is an even weaker symbol, so along here on NQ would be very nice. And here on gold, we are still stuck in this range. Yeah, okay, we tested this IFEG 2 times, but my limit order is still untriggered, still below. I will leave it where it is because I still see the chance that price will pull back to this level and then recover. Okay, guys, it looks like we get the morning star here right now. It's not confirmed. We still have 2 minutes left, and you know the last few times how it played out in the end. Markets is pumping without us. Maybe we will do this again. And honestly, it looks like it. Yeah, right after the liquidity grab. Let's check the risk reward ratio if we enter here. For sure, we will target the opening range high. Stop loss below the low should be right here. Is it correct? Yeah, it's correct. It's a bit overlapping with the arrow. And yeah, then we have the risk reward ratio, which would be fine. Oh, come on, guys. I really would like to trade this signal. It's very nice. It's a perfect liquidity grab. It's the low of the opening range. Perfect for a bullish reversal. And yeah, somehow we have this choppy range here. We didn't really start into a clean downtrend, so this uptrend we came from still has a chance to continue, which gives me further yeah, validation that this is a good setup. So yeah, let me prepare everything, honestly. Guys, let me prepare the trade. Otherwise, I will probably get sidelined again. But I need the risk-reward ratio. It's a bit... I need to work with the limit order again. And guys, you know how this turned out the last few times. I'm a bit scared I will be sidelined again. I don't want to be sidelined. But I have to follow the rules. Otherwise, everything is completely random and it makes no sense. So here goes the stop loss. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe one tick higher. This is okay. And then the take profit level would be here. Oh, let me see. Okay, no, this is not the most interesting level. Okay. Okay. I will be in. Yeah, okay, I'm in. That's fine. That's totally fine. It's a good risk-reward ratio now. We confirmed the Morningstar pattern after the liquidity grab, so this is completely valid. And here, this is another liquidity grab here, a little one, but it's all arranged, so this is really a crazy setup. Gold is still fighting with this level here, but for now, I will leave my limit order where it is. So let's see if this can be a winner. The setup was really strong, so I think there's a good chance. And we have the volatility here. And also NQ is the strongest symbol right now. So yeah, I'm completely fine. Let's see. Okay guys, yeah, this trade right now is playing out very, very well. We're already started to move upwards. We have a very nice target here, so yeah, really a good chance that this will be a winner. And yeah, on gold, this could be the candle of decision. If we close with this massive green trend bar and don't move down again here to print another pin bar, then I will delete this limit order, as we are too close to my target then. But right now, as you can see, gold is still fighting with the IDR, the opening range, and this is the IDR, this little red dashed line here. And we're still fighting with it. And in all, we're still stuck in something like a range here. So, if we close like this here, then I will leave it here where it is, my limit order. There's still a chance that we just get a pullback and then turn bullish again. And yeah, this is playing out nicely right now. Okay, yeah, for sure there's a lot of space left. And also there's a lot of time left till US session closes, so everything can happen, honestly. But the initial signal, already showed, we already found the direction after the signal, which is definitely a good sign. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible that we get another pullback in between here and then continue higher. So this would be honestly a very healthy price move. And I wouldn't be surprised. But the important thing is that we already started the direction and right after the signal. So if we would have closed this Morningstar and then we would have started a range, something like this here, right? Yeah, so something like this. So for quite a while, then I would probably close this trade because it signals, okay, price don't wants to move up. And yeah, it becomes more and more random what happens next, because then we are arriving in at the lunchtime in the US, and then the volatility is gone, and then yeah, then honestly this setup would not look very nice anymore. But this is nice, especially the next green bar right after the confirmation bar was a very good signal that yeah, we're probably have made the right decision here with this trade. So let's see. And gold is really moving down again. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I will not delete this limit order. I don't know how long it will be there. Honestly, maybe forever. But for now, okay, this is not too nice. A pin bar. But yeah. There's no contrarian signal here or something like this. Even if it becomes a pin bar, it's just a pin bar in the middle of the opening range. Means nothing. So I would not do anything. It's just a sign that the bulls are losing strength a bit because they already they pumped the price to this level here and then got sold off again, and we formed this massive wick. It signals that the bulls in the end they didn't have the strength to continue upwards. So it could be a first sign that maybe we will print the pullback right now before we continue upwards. But let's see. Here, so I think I chose the right symbol for this trade as well. You can see the signal was here as well, but the difference is that here we didn't have a clean liquidity grab. We closed below this line, below this line, here, closed here, and this means it's not a clean liquidity grab. It's too dirty. So this was perfect because we just had a few wicks below this level and stayed above, the whole time. By the way, I don't know if I'm mentioning this often enough. Before every trade I take a look at my list with all the criteria that have to be matched inside my system. This is just a reminder for me. I'm very familiar with the system. I know all the rules, but you know how it is. If there is a signal, if there is a setup you want to trade, then everything has to go fast, and I don't want to make a bad decision. And I don't want to forget one criteria in my system. That's why I have a complete list I walk through before I enter every trade. You cannot see the list here on my chart because it's just for internal use. It's just for everyone who has access to the system. And yeah, that's how it works basically. Because the brain, okay, I have the routine with the system. I'm trading it for many years now, but still, safety first, especially when it comes to emotional decisions like over trading or revenge trading. The list reminds me to question myself before a trade. Okay, am I revenge trading right now? Is it possible? Or maybe I'm feeling some FOMO right now, or maybe I'm entering the trade just because I want to, and not because the system allows me to. And it's good to have these questions in mind right before you enter a setup. I think it saved me a lot of money already within the last years. Okay, this one recovered very well. It looks very healthy and good, so there's nothing to change here. Okay, guys. My session is over now. I'm trading only the first 2 hours after US Open, always. Because I'm just a part-time day trader. I don't like to day trade the whole day, honestly. That's not my style. I'm doing it maybe 3 to 4 times a week, and then just for 2 hours, maybe 3 sometimes, depending on the charts. And I like to trade smoothly and slow. That's why I'm looking for signals on the 5-minute chart. That's my way, but you can adapt my trading system, the TRN trading system, to every trading style. So if you like to trade on the 1 minute chart or maybe on the 1 hour chart, it works as well. So that's why it's so great, honestly, because it doesn't matter if you're a scalper or a swing trader. Honestly, even if you're an investor, these entry signals here inside the system work perfectly also to grow a stock portfolio, for example. So yeah, with this said, I will take a last look here at the charts. Gold is still ranging, still, yeah, what's this here? All these long wicks. I think there's still no clean bullish continuation since I placed my limit order. We're still around this price level, yeah, which was the confirmation candle. So yeah, I will leave this limit order right here. And yeah, here we had a little pullback now on NQ, but I'm still in profit and there's no contrarian signal right now. So I will keep this position open. And yeah, we have a clean level here, the current day high. And that's why I will come back at the charts at the end of the day to close this trade manually, hopefully in profit. But as you know, I'm completely transparent. So I will try to turn on the camera then and record when I close this trade. But maybe I'm not able to, and then I will tell you how this turned out in the next session. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like because we need to push the algorithm. The channel is very new and I'm not getting any views right now. So it would be a really big help if you could leave a like and maybe even a comment. Maybe you have a question about my setup here, my system, then drop the question. I will answer all of them. And then I very much hope to see you in the next session, guys. Yeah, happy trading. Hello. Okay, guys, as you can see, my target, I just hopped in front of the chart. It was very close, but will we reach my target? Now you can see I set an alert here to get notified. And then I sprinted in front of the camera because I wanted to show you when we hit the target. So now it would be very funny if we reverse right below it. No, here we go. Yeah, that's the target, guys. That's a really great end of the trading session around, I don't know, it was about $680. That's a great trading day. You can see the market's pumping higher. Yeah, okay. Maybe the current week high comes next. So if you're in this position and you want to manage the market continuously, then yeah, feel free to target this one next. But for me, I'm out. I'm completely fine. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching again, and see you in the next one.